Special event alert.
My daughter's hamster died and I couldn't come into work until we buried it in the backyard. Which is why I was late for changeover, your weekly space news and variety show. I'm Marty Smith, your host, and I'm joined by Mr. History, Eric Perrott.
Fellas, it's good to see you. I apologize for the sound of my nasally self. I am fighting the cold tonight, so bear with me. Don't make me laugh too hard or I'll choke.
Usual melodious pipes are out of order.
Good thing we do this separate. And our man in the closet, Jake Wall.
Hell yeah, guys. Good to see you.
Conducting fuckery outside his house, decided to join us.
That was the best late for changeover excuse. You should just use that one. We're here to bring you the latest headlines and updates pertinent to all Guardians and to the other lower branches as well. So take your seats, get informed, and have a laugh because
Late for Changeover is rocking it from the mountain to the space coast.
So it is. So it is.
Loving it.
If I can ever figure out 11 Labs, I'm going to get you into one. So, hey, welcome back, everyone. Welcome in, Jake. Welcome back from war-torn Mexico. No.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Eric,
Got out just in time,
bullets.
man. You ain't lying.
2 weeks ago when he wasn't
a good
here,
run.
Jake, he went to Puerto Vallarta.
I was right in downtown, man.
Planted the seeds of what's going on down there, man. It's
Told me guys to blow up some cops and blow up some vehicles and a Costco and all that other stuff.
They hit up Puerto Vallarta is traditionally very like expat heavy safe area.
Yeah.
They hit up all those expat heavy areas.
Yeah, they
to
did.
make a point, didn't they?
I don't know.
Big time.
I'm
I was
surprised.
really happy we got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not just sitting with 100 hostages right now, to be honest.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
So, yeah, glad you came back. Where'd you go last week? Glenwood?
Yeah. Short
the
notice,
Springs?
ran up, spent 2 nights up in the Springs, soaking, snowing,
Nice.
coming
Oh,
down. It was
yeah.
Short notice.
A
Hot
hot,
Springs
sweaty.
vacation.
And did it snow while you were in the Springs?
Yeah.
Nice.
The whole day. The next day we sat at there's 2 of them. You got the Glenwood Spring, which is the big
Right.
swimming pool kind of place
Yep.
at the
Right.
hotel. And
one
then you
that
have
have,
the
like,
Iron
these-
Mountain.
Yeah.
And Iron
Oh, I
Mountain
haven't
has-
gone up to that one. I know it's up there, but I never gone up there.
That's much better. You've got individual smaller pools like in Pagosa Springs down south.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
one's
Different
nice.
temperatures.
That Pagosa
Yeah.
Spring one is nice.
That-
Yeah, that's
really
fucking
good time.
romantic as shit, dude. That's
We really
well
had a good
done.
time.
Well
Yeah,
done.
I've conceived 3 illegits in that one.
Nice. I hope I wasn't
Uh,
sitting in that pool.
It
That's
boiled
all right.
off.
They don't-
I
they don't
promise.
play. Yeah, it's nothing lives in that heat. That's all right.
True.
Being a former
Um,
cop, you've definitely touched worse.
I'm sure. I'm
Yes,
sure.
What y'all think of the Olympics end there? Did you watch any of it? Did you watch any of the Olympics?
USA hockey, baby. I watched that game.
Oh,
That was
I
awesome.
don't know if it was just
That was
I only have YouTube TV. I chose not to get like full cable and stuff. So that you get the you get the broadcasts, and I swear to God, curling was on every day of the 2
Oh.
weeks of the Olympics. I was like, what in the hell is going on with
they were
curling?
pushing curling hard.
Yes, they were.
Now that was a
Yeah.
cool shot that the American made. I was like, oh, look at that. But that's like watching golf on TV. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, I like
I
golf.
do that, so I like that. But
Well, yeah, but you can't
Yeah.
watch hours of it. I know you can. After a while, you're like, let me know when they're on 16 or something like that, right?
no, my wife would tell you I could watch it from
Eric!
down up-
He's walking the whole thing every damn shot.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
But I
that
did.
those biathlete guys and girls,
That's badass. Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Man, it's like all on you too.
And
Yeah.
you're just
You're like,
watching
oh,
the 5 black targets and like, bing.
yeah,
Bing, bing, bing. That's
Oh,
awesome.
we
And if
missed.
you-
Oh, that's gonna cost me.
yep. Now you have to make up that out of
Yeah.
your own sweat between the next freaking spot.
We're
You're like, I've got to suffer.
That is difficult, man.
I did my own opinion. I think I found the most unathletic position that you could get on the Olympics. Right.
Ooh.
And that is the bottom person in the two-man luge. Because that guy's just laying there and the other guy's on top of
Just
him.
laying on his-
around on it.
He ain't even looking at anything, man. He's just like, all right.
That's right. He's not looking at anything. Just the,
Like, holy
the
shit.
drone that's following him. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
He's
I guess they're all
literally
levers.
just the
But he
engine.
does
I push.
nothing. You know?
That gives you a good
No,
push.
not even on the luge. That's just that rock
He
back.
just
Oh,
does
that's
that.
right.
Go, 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 go. Right?
Yeah,
Did you
it's
see that
bobsled,
practice run? The practice run where it was a 4-man bobsled and no one got in behind the pilot.
Oh,
He's just fly. Everybody else falls out and thrashes around,
oh,
and
I
he's
missed
just
that.
going full speed, and it's like being all wonky.
there you go.
He gets to the bottom, and he's like, oh, turns around, he's like, oh shit. The
Yeah.
guy in the far back has the brakes.
Yeah, that's right. He's a break
Guy number
right?
4. So he's like,
He's just
shooting
flying.
back. Freaking- I was like, this shit is awesome. The Italian female luge, though. Whew, that was a thing
Yeah.
of beauty.
Well, there are some of them. That's true.
Yep. Endowed and a lot of vibration.
Well, I
Did
could
you
be
see-
I could be the bottom person in the two-man co-ed luge, I suppose.
Yeah.
To the attempt.
There's
You
co-ed
drive.
play. There's
I'm just going to be back here, so don't worry
Just
about
hold
it.
on. Hold
Don't
on.
mind that if it's just my banana. In my
That's why I'm the
pocket.
brake man.
It's for the nation.
I'm carrying the banana in the pocket. It's all good.
That's telling you
Was
you're
that-
doing well. All right.
Yeah.
You're
Was that the
doing good.
French ski jumpers, or no, or the German? What was the ski jumpers with the cod pieces?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the one that said
Hey,
that they put more in there so they could get a bigger suit that would make them fly longer.
No, they were inflating.
Are you
And
serious?
Did you,
They're
No.
enhancing.
dude?
No, I didn't hear
They
that.
were injecting stuff like a liquid into their junk
Package.
to overinflate it, and then that way it actually caused some sort of aerodynamic advantage so that they could launch
No.
out.
What they did was once it was inflated, they had to get a bigger size suit, which gave them
Oh.
more suit to catch air under.
There you
go farther.
Artificial girth so they could
Yeah.
suit up the size.
I thought they were doing
Whoa.
like flying squirrel shit with their ball bags or forces.
It was to give them more. That's perfect.
What's
Oh,
that say?
look at that.
The French team's practicing again.
That leading
Anything to
edge.
shoot.
It's
You
giving
remember the
them
guy
lift.
that was doing the pole vault in the Summer Olympics that got hung up? Wasn't he French too?
Oh,
That got hung up
probably.
on the pole.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that
pole got
was-
him right in the nuts. Yeah.
that
They made a
was
big deal of his
hilarious.
package and all that crap.
Boing.
Yeah.
That's what kicked the pole off.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Ah,
Yeah. So
that was a good one.
yeah, that was weird. That I want to see the replay of the State of the Union to see the hockey team there. The female hockey team said no, which is pretty.
Oh, okay.
fucked up.
they said it was an honor though, but they just couldn't go. So
Yeah,
they didn't
of
bad
course
mouth
they're
it.
not gonna go. So, but yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. I hate the announcers for the Olympics because everything's got to be some human interest story. Every competitor's got to be some
Oh, of
human
course.
interest stories. It's like,
Yeah, of course.
go. Just you're at the Olympics. You're good. You're there. You did it.
Yeah.
Good job. Enough with the tragedy all the time.
Well, that's like that figure skater Amber that was supposed to win gold and she didn't. She fell.
Oh, she was
The
bad
program.
mouthing
But
Trump.
She was the one that was. What'd she say she was? She wasn't bisexual. She was
pansexual.
pansexual.
Yeah,
I'm like,
which
what
means
the
she's-
hell is that?
She's just putting whatever she wants in her mouth. She don't care.
Ah,
Just everything's going in there, no matter what.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
But she
Made a
finished
political statement there. I'm thinking. Huh.
10th. So, if people tune into this show and think that we're really up on the news, it won't take them long to figure out that we're really not up on the works, because the biggest story that's dominated this week is that VA thing, right? Did you hear about the VA?
Yeah, dude,
that they put out, and they're saying, oh yeah, if you can take medication for it, we're going to lessen your compensation. It was like, holy shit, that's bad. So, and now they're like, whoa, wait, that's not exactly what we meant. So, but how did
I
they
almost
think that was
sent
gonna
you
go?
a joke about that, Marty.
Oh yeah,
there was a picture of Lieutenant Dan, and it's like, but you have a wheelchair, so 0%.
I know. That's
I was like, Marty, you got a stunt leg. 0%.
From what I read of that VA bill, it was supposed to be if medication makes you feel better, but I didn't know if it was everything, because I had heard
it was
that
equipment too.
I had heard that rumor years ago that it like, oh, you've got sleep apnea. Well, we gave you a CPAP machine, so you don't need compensation because we're giving you the machine. That's why I'm not going to file any additional claim to try to increase my percentage, because they'll probably look down there and go, oh, I think we fixed that. You got a prosthetic. Oh, we replaced your knee. I'm not gonna give you fucking any money. And I was like, oh shit, I don't want a review of my
shit. No.
So,
Yeah. You go from 80 to 20. You're like, what?
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what happened? I was just trying to
get feel any different.
I wanted 17% more to offset the 17% I have to give to my ex-wife.
Yeah. Wow. They'd be like, well, yeah, but you didn't. Everyone's got that disability.
Yeah,
yeah. That's a 0% rating. Ex-wives.
If we had to pay out for all ex-wives, fuck.
Oh, yeah, but you sons of bitches issued her to me. She was military. Come on.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she me too'd you, Eric.
She me too'd your wallet.
So we're not going to cover that story because we don't know the details, and that's way too much homework. So
okay,
that does seem like a lot.
Yeah, it's like, forget it, And everybody's covered. All the serious podcasters are covered. The ones who have sponsors and stuff. Not us, baby. Not us. We're not covered, and we have no sponsors. So
we're hardcore.
Whoa.
But we do have a bevy of good stories for you tonight. So, and we actually got a space story. So let's get to the news, shall we? All right, we're back to NASA. We're back to Boeing. This is from space.com. NASA's Artemis II moon rocket has a problem, and it's leaving the launch pad. Remember, we did 3 weeks ago? They're like, it's rolling out. It's going to launch on February 2nd. Oh, they missed
it. Took them a week to get it out to the pad.
It did. And now they missed that launch window. They were trying to aim for March. They had the, what was that called? The wet dry run. No, wet, not wet dry run.
The wet dry run.
Well, it's WDR. What the fuck is that? Oh, wet dress rehearsal. That's it. Wet dress rehearsal. And they thought no problems. And then overnight they're like, oh, we got a problem, right? So NASA just on Sunday announced that the space agency will roll its massive Artemis II moon rocket, the second ever space launch system, off its launch pad 39B at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida in order to fix a helium supply issue on the rocket's upper stage. The decision was not a surprise. NASA Chief Jared Isaacman telegraphed that the move might be necessary on Saturday after finding blockage in the flow of helium into the rocket's upper station. So yesterday, NASA confirmed the launch delay till April at the earliest as it prepares to roll back to the vehicle assembly building. NASA's launch window for March was relatively short. It ran from March 6th through March 9th, with another opportunity on March 11th. If Artemis II was unable to hit any of those dates, NASA would have to wait at least 3 additional weeks until April. And those dates are the 1st, the 3rd through the 6th, and April 30th. What's wrong with the 2nd? How does the 2nd
that's a bullshit. Nobody wants that.
I guess so.
They need to call Boeing. Get some experts down there.
With all the problems that they have, would you want to be an astronaut at launch on April 1st?
Nope.
On that fucking rocket?
Nope.
No,
it's just one big experiment, man. Nope.
The agency made the March 6th call after reviewing data from Artemis II's second wet dress rehearsal, a 2-day-long practice run of the major operations leading up to launch. The wet dress rehearsal wrapped up on last Thursday with the successful fueling of both SLS stages. This was a big milestone for the Artemis II team, which had to terminate the mission's first wet dress rehearsal early on February 2nd due to a leak of liquid hydrogen. But they thought they had it fixed. Liquid hydrogen leaks plagued Artemis I, delaying the launch of that ultimately successful uncrewed moon mission multiple times back in 2022. So they got a problem. They got some helium problem. Oh, now it's helium.
Hydrogen.
They had a hydrogen problem.
Hydrogen.
Right?
Yeah.
NASA Administrator Jarek Isaacman said in a post on X, the ICPS helium system performed as expected during both wet dress rehearsals. This was an unexpected development during routine helium flow operations during the evening. The teams were up all night assessing the situation, and then they just like, yeah, call it. We can't fix it out here. So that's what pushed it all. So that was on X. Now listen to these replies that these users sent to Jared Isaacman. User MK673 said, in big caps, we the people have paid over $30 billion for this program without a successful mission. There is no new technology, same RS-25 engines and same solid rocket boosters. Where's the money going? That's good.
It makes it a wet rehearsal versus just a regular dress rehearsal. It's wet.
Yeah, it's a failed rehearsal, basically.
Yeah.
User FF said, I know nothing about rockets from a technical standpoint, but can somebody explain to me why 60 years ago we were able to get to the moon a lot quicker than we are now? That's an Eric Perrott.
Yeah, man.
Right?
I agree.
It was pressure. We had peer pressure, and we were willing to
probably overlook
take chances, right? I mean, look at all those people, all those unheralded history people that were like, they were just going and doing stuff.
They just did it. Yeah.
Then it's the same with the rocket technology back then. They were just doing stuff.
Just go watch Apollo 13. Yep. All those things that we're trying, they're like, all right, we think this will work. Try this. So
it's probably all the Red 40 that's made us dumber. Everybody back in the day had better wieners and friggin' 20% more intelligence.
Well, yeah.
Thanks, plastics.
That's because they were cooking with lard and cast iron skillets, man. That's why.
Yeah.
User EMAW Gabriel said, is a non-reusable SLS even worth the investment at this point? In 10 years, private launch systems are going to make the SLS look like caveman technology. I feel we are just throwing away billions in taxpayer dollars at this point. User David Small said, blame Congress. They forced this design on NASA to keep legacy contractors employed. That one hurts. That one hurts. Right?
To be fair to NASA, the start and stop of money all the time and trying to pick up old researchers and new researchers.
True.
That's got to play hell with any kind of timeline.
For any kind of continuation? Yeah. Absolutely.
Any kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I can justify. But
and user Oreo Speedwagon, awesome. He said, just turn it all over to SpaceX. At this point, it is getting embarrassing. And
I 100% agree.
Boeing makes Artemis. They also came out with there was another article where they really revealed what happened with their capsule. And now they're coming out and they're going, we were really, really close to having a bad day. And I was like, oh, that's not what you guys were putting out initially.
Yeah,
it's not. We talked about what if something went really bad. We talked about that.
Right. Well, and in all fairness, to be, completely fair, the program had some deaths back then. Mercury and Apollo, guys died. And they're like, oh yeah, we probably should have checked that. But the push kept rolling. It just kept rolling. Now, if you had a death now, forget it. It'd all be off the table. All of it.
Well, they don't look at it like something new. They don't look at it like we're doing something crazy and we're freaking building a frontier. And it's acceptable to have a death or some serious risk.
No, you're right.
I mean,
it's kind of
it's the old way of procurement, the old way of progressing, the old way of safety that NASA's always done that worked back in the 60s, but it's still Blue Orion, or was it Orion? Blue Horizon? Blue Origin.
Blue Horizon.
Right? Blue Origin.
Blue Origin.
China's landing their boosters back now. I saw that video. SpaceX is ready to go. They have Starship, ready to go as kind of a shuttle type program. So it's all these civilians are just they're blowing them away.
Yeah.
And why we're still trying to just seems like just drag through the mud trying to get Artemis up. It's like, oh man, I don't know
why we don't consolidate to something that works. It's known to work. We've done it and continue to do it, but now let's talk
we've had
we
companies
don't have that anymore,
right? And companies that have shown it works, but they do. The companies are showing it works. It's like, hey, come use us, and they're like, no, we're going to do our thing. We want you to keep doing your thing, but we're going to keep doing our thing with taxpayer money.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, we're paying for all this shit. So
a little crazy.
So anyway, look forward. Hopefully they can get it fixed and Artemis will be launched in April. But don't hold your breath.
Nice.
I'm sure we'll talk about it in April. Hey, it didn't go. I don't know what happened. It fell over.
Maybe the drama this year, since last year it was Butch and Sunny. Maybe the drama is here. When's it going to get off the pad? I mean, is it going to get off the pad before they cancel the damn thing? I don't know.
I miss the Butch and Sunny updates.
I know.
That was fun.
I know. That filled our year last year. That really did. So.
It's such a crazy thing.
But China stranded their astronauts up there too. And then in like a couple of weeks, they sent a capsule. They're like, here you go. Here's a replacement. So that story that came out about Boeing and Starliner, where they really admitted it was like, oh yeah, there was some bad stuff going on. It's like, so it obviously it was because it took them 6 months to get them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then they didn't do it. They worked with.
Yeah, it was
Elon and the boys. SpaceX. Yeah.
So, all right, Jake sent me this next story. All these rest of the stories are from Task and Purpose, so we should just be doing an advertisement for them. It's like, hey, pick us up, guys.
Good job.
We can do this.
Purpose.
But Jake sent me this.
Their name.
I know they don't. They were like, oh, stop doing our stories, please.
Please.
So a Davis-Monthan Airman indicted in a plot to defraud the military of millions in medical equipment. It wasn't a plot. They were doing it. They were absolutely doing it. So this past week, the Department of Justice announced that Staff Sergeant Richard Ramroop, a pharmacy technician assigned to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona, and his spouse were indicted on 12 counts, including theft of government property and wire fraud. Ramroop and his spouse, Manuela Madrid, are accused of stealing and reselling Department of Defense medical equipment and supplies to purchase luxury items.
Wow.
According to the complaint against them, the scheme at least started in January 2022. Ramroop and his spouse allegedly conspired to knowingly and willfully embezzle, steal purloin, well, that's a good word, purloin, and convert government property. While working at a pharmacy, Ramroop was in charge of ordering medical devices and prescription items, which are paid for by the Department of Defense. He is accused of ordering several devices for the base, which he would then steal and sell. So, boo on the accountability process at Davis-Monthan. It's like nobody's reviewing that he's ordering 5 X-ray machines, and we only have
little
one
hand
sitting
receipt,
there.
man. Is it $12.99 or whatever? It is a hand receipt.
Well, before you enter it in the system, it's probably a good idea.
They would never see it. Yeah, good point.
And it comes right off the truck, and he's like, "We'll just put that in the back of this truck."
Yeah. I searched 3 or 4 of the stories covering this thing, and it's all somebody wrote it and they copied and pasted it all because I was trying to figure out how is he doing it, and a lot of it was medical salesmen were talking with him and they were putting in orders through him. So they thought, oh shit, we got these orders. And I don't know, it seems a lot of stuff off the books how they were able to get it. But he would order it and then turn around and sell it. I don't know who was buying the shit.
Yeah.
But
well, you would think any good company wouldn't touch that shit straight from him.
Right. I don't know. Maybe
whatever, man. If it's at a discount,
that's true. Never used, never been X-rayed.
Yeah.
So there you go. From 2022 through the end of 2025, the pair's bank accounts saw millions of dollars deposited into them from companies that resell medical devices. How many companies are reselling medical devices? I guess that's a big thing. Surveillance footage shows Ramroop loading medical equipment into his car to remove from the base. Easy enough. Right?
So if he wouldn't have got greedy, he'd have been a millionaire a couple times over.
No, he was a millionaire a couple times over.
Well, that's what I mean.
Listen to what he got.
He wouldn't have got caught.
Well, if he'd
have quit.
True.
If he'd have quit.
Well, maybe. According to the indictment, the lost medical devices cost the Department of Defense more than $3 million. Ramroop and Madrid are accused of bringing in more than $11 million through the sale of military medical equipment. So somehow he turned that $3 million into 11. I don't know how. Maybe we should hire him.
He's an entrepreneur, man.
Yeah. Prosecutors allege that they put their money from these deals in their personal bank accounts. So they weren't worried about much. It was like waving to the camera as he's carrying the CPAPs out to his car.
Man,
depositing the cash into his own account, right? But the cash wasn't just what
I put a picture of him in the chat, Eric. If you want to click on that link, you'll love this. You'll love this picture.
Oh wait, I can see the picture. I didn't see a picture of the guy.
What the hell is that?
Whoa!
Are you kidding me?
Ramroop. Oh, look at
this guy, man. He's got a freaking beard like he's Bad Bunny's assistant or
perfectly edged, perfectly faded.
Yeah.
Perfectly everything.
So he's got some kind of shaving waiver.
Right off the bat.
Bad Bunny's assistant, man. I'm like, are you kidding
guy? Juan would love this guy because look at his hair is all edged up.
Yeah.
His
beautiful
beard.
Man.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, he's a sexy dude. So
got the pose down and everything.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, look at that. The money wasn't just sitting there in their account. Authorities say it helped the couple buy a 7-figure home that they stocked with high-end cars. The indictment specifically mentions a 2024 Porsche Cayenne worth $141,000 and a new BMW i7 valued at $195,000.
Damn.
Eric, you're right, though, Eric. If he would have just gone mellow,
right.
You know what? He could have easily owned all that and a villa in Italy and taken vacations over there, and would have probably never gotten caught.
Yeah,
right.
It's the whole
if
greed
he would have
thing,
just
man.
taken leave, if he would have just been
stop it,
and he wrote out his enlistment. Just write it out, and we're calling it quits.
Yep.
We're at 20 million, honey.
Your staff
sergeant
probably got a couple years, but they're probably like, this is too easy because they were doing it over 3 years. They were doing it for like 3 years.
Like, dude,
think about it. If he'd have done it 2 years, didn't get the investigation started, say he made $1 million, $2 million, and stop. Give it 5 years in between, and then go get it again towards your retirement, man. I mean, he could easily did a lot of things different.
But wait, I'm not done. He got the Porsche Cayenne. He got the BMW i7. The Arizona Free Press or Free News says the couple didn't stop there. They also owned a $51,000 Mini Cooper, a 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon valued at $121,000. So it's got to be the V8 one, right? And a 2025 Ford F-150 Raptor worth over $128,000.
His supervisor's not going, what the hell?
Right. It's like, how is that?
How can he afford that?
There is no normal car on that list.
Nope.
And he's a staff sergeant.
Yep.
Yeah. How's he explaining?
You're like,
and I'm driving a Dodge Plymouth. and I outrank him by, I'm a master
exactly.
sergeant. What the hell,
His tech
man?
sergeant's got a 10-year-old VW.
Right. That's
maybe the Mini Cooper was the one to throw
supervision.
him off the scent. It was like, oh yeah, it's a beat up Mini Cooper, but he's got all this whole fucking garage worth of money.
Doesn't sound like any of them were beat up. Yeah, I don't think any of them were beat up.
The real estate and cars were seized by authorities when the two were arrested last month. OSI IRS criminal investigation led the investigation into the pair. If convicted, Ramrup and Madrid face up to 5 years in prison for conspiracy to commit theft of government property, up to 10 years for money laundering, and up to 20 years for conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
So give him the 35 and call it a day.
Oh, man.
Wrap it all into one. Here you go, pal.
Crazy. I can't believe that the supervisors and stuff, they're not doing audits. No. They're not doing end of year bookkeeping. How are they not doing that? So there must have been something else he was doing that they haven't reported, because otherwise that would be just too glaringly obvious.
I mean, it was years.
Simple question and answer, man.
How many MRI machines did you order?
How many freaking Porsche Cayennes do you have now?
Yeah,
how can you afford that?
He's not reselling syringes, that's for sure. No. So I don't know. Hopefully, maybe some more information will come out about that. A lot of unanswered questions so far. All right, gentlemen, let's go way back to June of 2023. All right. We covered the stories about the Arlington horses being sick and dying because of poor conditions in their stables. That was 2023. Yeah. We've been together for that long. That's crazy. But now we are going to cover this story from Task and Purpose. All right. Uh-oh. The IG says the conditions in kennels for military working dogs led to 4 deaths.
Wow.
And countless sicknesses for these dogs. So 4 military working dogs died over a 3-year period at bases across the country because they were housed in aging kennels that were not kept in good condition, the Pentagon report found. Kennels at bases around the U.S. did not protect dogs, quote, from extreme weather conditions, kennel mold issues, or manage quarantine and isolation areas, the report from the DoD Inspector General found. The IG also found conditions of neglect at the military-wide hub for dog training, the Air Force's 341st Training Base at Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. The U.S. military has about 1,600 working dogs across all 4 services, with at least a handful on duty at nearly every base. Overall, the report found that 10 of 12 inspected kennels had aging and unsatisfactory facilities, which caused the death of 4 working dogs from fiscal year 21 through 23. At bases with hot desert climates in California and Texas, the IG found that dogs were kept in open air cages during the summer months. At the 341st in Texas, the IG found that over a 3-year span, 22 dogs sustained heat injuries while living outside. Dogs at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, were exposed to mold, while those at Joint Base Langley, Eustis, Virginia, were put in kennels with poor ventilation and left with standing water that contained canine waste.
I don't understand this.
What are they doing?
You have a kennel master. You have a kennel master.
Exactly. Is that what they're called? Oh, really? I didn't know.
Masters.
Yeah. Okay.
Runs the facility. He's responsible for inspecting each of the frickin' cages. And every day, the handler that's assigned to the dog is supposed to be specifically cleaning out that dog's kennel daily, washing it out, spraying it out, cleaning it, get rid of the waste, provide. So I don't understand this at all. This is just total neglect of their job.
I wonder, though, if they had been raising hell, they're like, hey, guys, we just need a new facility. We need a new facility. And it was constantly like, do more with less. Just do more with less. We're not getting a new facility. Just do more. Like, we've all ran into that kind of thing.
That's absolutely possible. Absolutely.
And then with all of a sudden 3 dogs die, and they're like,
Yeah.
Our
But see, as a
facilities
kennel
are
master, you shouldn't be finding dog waste in anybody's food or in the kennel for longer than an hour or so, because they're responsible to go in and clean that thing
Clean the fucking
every
thing
day.
Right?
So
that's what he does.
He's
not like off doing other duties, right? He's the dog handler. He's with them all the time.
He's responsible for that kennel. And the kennel master should have been kicking that handler's ass.
So here we go with the spin again, right? In response to the report, Anthony Beatty, Air Force Assistant Deputy Chief of Staff for Logistics, Engineering, and Force Protection, told the IG that the service is updating guidance for kennel facility design and revising veterinary inspection checklists, which is essentially the same thing that Arlington guys were telling.
Yep.
Oh, exactly. We're redoing our stuff. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad you brought it up. We're going to redo all this stuff.
That's a bunch of crap. And by the way, every kennel that's on a base also has a vet assigned to it, a veterinarian that does inspections of that facility too. So I don't understand it.
I'm glad you brought that up because they mention that later. They do mention.
So they might be that's the thing. There's more than enough people to raise the alarm, and it still didn't get fixed. It's like I highly doubt there wasn't at least 2 cops that were like, dude, it's hot as crap out here.
Yeah.
My dog's outside all day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, that's our kennel. I can honestly
and you know what? You're right. You're right. Because like you said, Eric, the dog handler would in no way be settled for that, right?
No.
I mean, they're
from the get-go, when they're trained, back at Lackland, that's drilled into their heads, man. You got to take care of the dog. It's facility. So
well,
Jake's probably
listen to this. The IG also looked at the Air Force unit, the Center for All Military Working Dog Operations, the 341st Training Squadron at Lackland. All military working dogs and their handlers from every branch begin their service in the 341st. I didn't know that. I didn't know we trained every branch. Working dogs. The unit takes in about 500 dogs a year, most purchased from specialized breeders, and as many as 90 are born into the program. While the IG found that dogs were well cared for during the unit's formal 120-day working dog course, the inspectors found significant issues among those dogs that were in a non-training status. These dogs are typically just arriving at the unit, awaiting a final assignment or deployment, a medical disposition, or have been rejected from continuing their working dog careers. The IG report found that regulations requiring dogs to get 5 hours each day of physical activity, social and cognitive enrichment, which is fine for the dogs that are in the course, but non-training dogs, the IG found that non-training dogs instead had 10-minute walks 4 times a week or less. Listen to this. Yeah, I have to read this to you because
those training dogs aren't assigned to any handler though yet, right?
Correct.
So that would make sense. They're just kind of lost
right
in the system.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
The 341st the 341st Squadron Commander told the IG that the kennel instead provided dogs with holistic enrichment with inflatables, audiobooks, music, and scented bubble machines.
What?
Is he serious?
That's what he
said. Did
that
said. Really come out of the article?
He told the IG that.
Oh
we don't walk them all that much, but look at all this other stuff.
We've got scented bubbles at their face. Come on, man.
Bubbles and blow-up dolls, man.
It's literally, it's Glenn's job. He's like, what'd you have for lunch? He's like, kebabs. Yeah, dude, you're on bubble duty. Those are stinky. That's what
Unbelievable, man.
Be like, hey, we're getting some stinky lunch today. Who had tie?
Oh, yeah. Sit out there with the dogs. You're out with the dogs.
Just go and blowing bubbles with your tie breath.
There is some dark crap going on here, man.
The 341st dogs had higher rates of sentinel diseases, illnesses contracted because of the facility condition or environment, and showed more stress behaviors than other working dog locations. In fiscal year 23, 22% of the 520 working dogs at the Texas base were infected with an intestinal disease that was largely unseen among the 1,500 dogs at other bases. The IG found that the kennel did not have enough staff to keep the dogs healthy and provide sufficient enrichment. All right. So here's all the responses to the IG report. Air Force officials told the watchdog that the service has requested more funding to add caretaker positions. Okay, that's not going to come this year, right? Anthony Beatty, Air Force Assistant Deputy Chief of Staff for Logistics, I mentioned him earlier, told the IG that the service is updating guidance for kennel facility designs and revising veterinarian inspection checklists. Why don't you just enforce the ones you have? You don't have to revise them, right?
That's what I hate. I was like, why do you do another layer of bureaucracy?
Yeah,
because enforce what you have.
Yeah, they're backpedaling. They're trying to get something.
You couldn't even maintain what you had.
No, why do something new?
Why do something? Yeah.
Process broke.
And lastly, Air Force officials told the IG that a new working dog council and working group is being set up, which will look at kennel standards and the dog's health and welfare. So now they're going to start a new group. Working dog HOA.
That's just a total letdown of the process, man.
And the article went on to note that kennel upgrades. There was one base that actually did a kennel upgrade, and it cost millions, right? Because they were putting in soundproofing, they were putting in different types of flooring, all this other stuff that was really, really, really high tech. Yeah. But it costs like $3 million just to upgrade. So if everybody wants to upgrade, nobody has the money to do that.
You know? Individual bubble machines.
You know, in 22 years, at all the units that I was stationed at, they all had canine. Yeah. Not once did I hear any problem coming out of the kennels. It was always spotless. The place, you know, they have the slanted floor. Then you've got a track that you wash the kennel onto that track and then wash the track out, goes outside the building into this big drain. Okay. So I don't understand how it got so
10 bad. Of 12 failed the IG inspection.
Yeah, dude.
Just inspection. 10 of 12. So
mold.
Well, I'm glad
I don't understand
shit drainage.
I'm glad they found it. I don't know how
outdoor kennels in Arizona.
What prompted them to do this inspection. This is obviously not a yearly thing, right? So I'm glad they did it. Because
it was for the IG.
Every inspection has to go out all the time.
Every inspection I did, looking at the kennels was part of that inspection.
Huh. Oh, I don't know.
So you might even be able to frickin' point it at them too and say, "What the hell?"
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, they got
said all the way back to 2021.
Yeah. Something's wrong.
Well, they probably got written up, but they're like, "What do you want
us to do about it?"
We don't have money. We
facility.
Yeah, we can't hire anybody new, you know, kind of hamstrung here. But
so they got a freaking write up and a ding, and so they're like, "Well, here's our fix action."
Yeah,
you know how that. Remember how that goes.
I know.
That was it. That was it. Buckley or Peterson. That's perfect job for a guy who loses his security clearance. Like, you're a dog walker now. Get the fuck out there, babe.
Go walk dogs.
I'm
chewing on his leg.
That this thing fell apart.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean,
it is sad
across the board. Systemic.
I'm glad
all these places.
I'm glad they wrote an article about it. This podcast could be instrumental. Look, we saved the Arlington horses. Maybe we can save them.
Dude, we did.
Let's hope we get the dogs.
I think so. I didn't hear anybody else talking about it except for us. So good on you guys. Good on you. Here we're crusading for the dogs now. We're crusading for the dogs. All right, fellas. You ready for the auction game? We haven't played the auction game in damn near a year.
I like the auction game.
I only got 3 for you. I'm going to make it simple. Last time, I think I made you pick like the cheapest one. This one, we're just going straight up. Which one, right? Which
fruit on the countertop? Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's not that game.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fruit on the countertop.
You're ruining Marty's night. He had sound effects and everything set up, and you got
it all.
Dumb shit fruit on the countertop.
Fruit on the countertop.
God, the banana did it.
You are not going to get that lucky this time.
That was a pull.
Yeah. Fruit on the countertop. That was ridiculous. All right, so this one we're going to do. It's I took it all from a car site. All right, so these aren't obviously straight from the military, but they're military items. All right. A lot of them were collectors had these and now they're selling them. So it's all vehicles. We're going to start, and I'm going to give you some hints this time. All right. I'm going to give you some, not hints, but I'm going to give you some background. So you're just not blank.
Okay.
Yes. 3 rounds.
All right.
All right. First up are motorcycles. And the first motorcycle we have that's sold is a 1942 Harley Davidson WLA Liberator.
What a cool ass bike.
So this this bike is powered by a 45 cubic inch flathead V twin, paired with a hand shifted 3-speed transmission. So it's hand shifting on that thing. That's really old school. Equipment includes a brown leather rifle, scabbard, solo saddle, and saddlebags, as well as blackout lighting, an ammo box, a pack rack, a springer fork, a steering damper, engine and rear guards, and a 2-into-1 exhaust system with a fishtail muffler. So, and this one also offers a replica submachine gun and 3 magazine belt holster.
Does the siren work?
No, it didn't. It didn't say that it worked. So, all right, in this same lot, was a 1942 741B style Indian Junior Scout, right? Powered by a 30.50 cubic inch side valve V twin paired with 3-speed hand shifted transmission. It is finished in green and with white military style markings, and equipment includes a brown leather gun scabbard. You say that on the front. Saddlebag, ammo pouch, and double sprung solo seat, as well as blackout lighting, a pack rack, girder fork, a steering damper, drum brakes, engine guard, 2-into-1 exhaust system. And the third choice you guys have,
no fishtail exhaust.
No 2-into-1. And the third choice you got is a 1945 Harley Davidson WLA Liberator. The 45 cubic inch V twin, hand shifted 3-speed. Bike has been refinished in olive drab with white U.S. Army style graphics, and it features a front hinge post sprung solo saddle with a brown leather cover. Additional equipment includes a raised front fender, headlight, tombstone taillight, rear pack rack, half moon footboards, and both the rear and side stands. All right. So those are the 3 up for bid. Which one sold for the most? And here's the hint I give you. So the range is between $17,000 and $19,000. So
you want honors, Eric?
Sure. So Harley Davidsons have been around a long time.
True.
Right? 1 in 3 are Harley Davidsons. They pretty much look like the same bike, except one's a little bit older.
Yeah, they're all kind of messenger bikes there. So
for me, and I knowing very little about bikes, Indian has always been a high valued, high want, of an Indian. Somebody wants one.
I'm
going to go with the Indian as the highest price.
Eric with the Indian.
All right.
Jake?
I'm going with that 42 Harley.
Oh,
the 45 doesn't have the exhaust. It's not right, and it doesn't have all the bedazzling.
That's true.
They're all
right. They're all good.
Yeah, that Indian looks good, but I'm going with the 42 Harley.
Jake goes with the 42. The prices are 42 sold for $17,300.
Ooh.
Right.
I already lost if he's introducing it this way.
The Indian sold for $18,200.
Oh,
is that 45 Harley more or less?
It's at 19.
It is less. The winner's the Indian for $18,250.
Booyah! Booyah!
I'm with you, Jake. That 42 had a lot more stuff on it than that 40.
It looks good too.
Yeah, I know.
But aren't Indian motors, Indian heads, Indian bikes? Aren't they in a greater demand from?
They are now.
Nowadays are going.
Yeah.
They were a little underpowered compared to the HD. So. But these are auctioneers. These are millionaires who are buying this stuff. So.
Yeah.
Or enthusiasts who are buying this stuff.
Eric.
All right.
Ooh.
Maybe I just have low classy standards.
Well, but Jake, you're always off to a slow start. You start slow in every one of these games. So,
and then you end slow too, Jake. I'm just better
exactly.
Than you.
At least you're consistently.
Eric, I'm trying to build them up.
Slow.
I'm trying to build them up.
I'll keep playing your silly games. They're always a good time.
The next one are wheeled vehicles. All right. First on the list is a 45 Willys MB. Would you like to hear some information about this?
Marty, what are the stats on this?
This 1945 Willys MB is finished in drab green with white military graphics over green cloth upholstery and is powered by a 134 cubic inch inline 4. Equipment includes a shovel and axe mounted on the left side of the vehicle, along with a rear pintle hitch, a jerry can holder, and side grab handles.
Gotta have those.
Next up,
don't forget that sweet rope bumper.
Yeah, well, another sweet rope bumper. This one is a 1944 Ford GPW. The truck is finished in gray with U.S. Navy lettering over gray upholstery, and power is supplied by a 134.2 cubic inch inline 4. Features include a slotted grille, 4 hood latches, a tilt-out folding windshield, manual windshield wipers, exterior grab handles, and a pintle hitch. That's not the easiest thing to say.
Manual windshield wipers.
Pintle
that you get
hitch.
four hood hitches.
Yeah, hell yeah, you do.
To hold the hood down.
Two extra on this
as
Ford
well
Jeep.
As well as a rebuilt siren, a rifle scabbard, an axe, a shovel, a tow rope, a jerry can, and a canvas water bag. All right. All right. Here's the wild card I'm going to throw you.
You got the siren and a water
bag. Yeah. A 1943 Volkswagen Kubelwagen. The 1943 Type 82 is one of approximately 50,000 Kubelwagen vehicles built for use by the German military during World War II. The Kubelwagen was designed by Ferdinand Porsche to serve as a lightweight transport vehicle capable of on- and off-road use. 1.2-liter flat-4 engine. Features include a canvas soft top and seat cushions, along with a folding windshield, front and rear no-tech lights, and independent suspension, gear reduction rear hubs, and 16-inch steel wheels. Kubelwagen. So the 45 Willys, the 44 Ford, or the 43 Volkswagen Kubelwagen. Right? The range is a scant $3,000 difference between $28,000 and $31,000.
Interesting.
Jake, you are up.
I mean, the rebuilt siren. It's calling my name. And they got a water bladder.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Is that your pick?
I got it. Nope, I'm going with the Willys. I'm going with
the Willys. He took the Willys.
See, I thought I was going to go with the Willys too.
Yeah.
So in the Philippines, we drove what the Air Force called an M151. It looked just like the Willys, and we used it. Yeah, we used it to run around Kool-Aid and hot coffee at night.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it. But because he took the Willys, I don't like the fucking navy gray with the USS Duncan shit on it. I'm going to go with the German Kubelwagen.
That's Admiral. What's his name?
That's what I'm going to do.
Go with the Kubelwagen. Well, let's see what they sold for. Willys sold for $30,250.
He announced it first.
Ford sold for $29,000. Good choices. I'm not picking the Ford, gentlemen. And the Kubelwagen sold for $30,000, which makes the Willys
$250
winner.
You know, we'd have been right. I would have been right
$250.
too, because I was going to go into Willie's too.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yep, but you won. But I was going to go into Willie's too. I told you that. But okay.
This brings up one of our sponsors for all your sturdy rope bumping. Contact Hims.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
Some hemp around your bumper. Get
at home delivery of all the products you might need.
Get some fuzzy rope around that steel rod. That's right.
I like the Willies. I like the Willies too.
All right, gentlemen. Last lot.
Here we go.
Is tanks.
1-to-1
tanks. So, all right. First tank up is a 1962 British Centurion main battle tank.
Didn't we do a story on tanks? We did the tanks, right? Which was the better tank? Did we have to fight for a tank?
Oh, that's right. That was when we were
Sherman
doing
one, but it was
the Sherman one.
Sherman was just overpopulated the whole area.
There were so many of them.
Ratio.
Yeah.
Finished in green and black, the tank is powered by a 27-liter Rolls-Royce Meteor Mark IV V12. Additional features include a demilitarized 105 millimeter main gun, Hortzman type suspension with 3 bogies per side. Not sure what that means. Armored side skirts and seating for a 4-person crew. That's your 1962 Centurion Mark 13.
Mark 13 main battle tank.
Next up, 1980 FV 4201 Chieftain Mark 10. The Chieftain is a Mark 10 variant that was reportedly produced in 1980. The tank is finished in matte black and is powered by a 19-liter Leland L60 vertically opposed 6. Equipment includes a rotating turret, a demilled 120 millimeter gun, so a much bigger gun, smoke grenade launchers, a searchlight, and crew hatches.
Oh, you like that?
All of these
out there.
They have videos on all of these, like moving around
and gold tracks.
Right.
That gives me right there. That's screaming Subaru Impreza to me.
Yeah.
You get those gold rims on there. I'm a
sucker. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And our last is a 1953 M1A1 Walker Bulldog. This M41A1 Walker Bulldog is a light tank produced by Cadillac in 1953.
That's a cool ass looking tank, man.
Yeah, that's your classic Johnny Quest looking tank.
Really. Yeah.
The vehicle features a demilled 76 millimeter M32 gun on a hydraulically operated turret, and power comes from a Continental AOS 8953 flat 6. Additional equipment includes seating for a driver, commander, gunner, and loader, as well as a telescope, periscopes, and ammunition storage. So those are our three choices: a 62 Centurion, an 80 Chieftain, or a 53 Walker Bulldog. And the range is quite big. It goes from 120,000 to 180,000. Right?
Yeah. All right. So, my thought process.
This is like sudden death for the overtime for the Olympics.
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are tied 1-1 right now.
Waving my American flag right now.
Here we go.
We're going to go from oldest to the newest. Oldest with the coolest name, that freaking Walker Bulldog, is going to be my pick.
Yeah, the Walker Bulldogs. That's pretty badass.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
And I thought 1980, hell, it's got to be 120. No big deal.
Oh, Chief. Yeah.
I'm tempted for the gold rims and the tactical paint job. It's a good one.
I mean, if you're gonna have it on your property, you want it black. Yeah, absolutely.
And if it's good enough for the Coast Guard and their jet skis, it's good enough for me and my
that's right. Good pull. Way to pull that in. Yeah.
Good point.
That's good.
But
are you good? Is that your choice?
Nope. The Rolls-Royce engine of the MK13 won me over.
The 62 Centurion.
The Centurion. 60. Yeah. All right. Let's see what it did.
That Walker Bulldog is cool.
170,000 for the Chieftain.
Oh.
All right.
All in matte black.
Oh.
130,000 for the Centurion.
Oh, no. I didn't expect that.
$175,000 for the Walker Bulldog, making Eric wins again.
Woo!
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
These prices are so random because they're all at different auctions.
That's a lot.
It's the best I can do.
I bet if they dusted off that freaking Rolls Royce engine and painted it black, I would have got it.
That sold for crazy different amounts, you know. I mean, a lot of Willies. One was 6,000, one was 45,000. You know.
So really?
Yeah, they varied.
Just how they looked.
Could have been, and you know, I don't know how they ran. Maybe they tried them out. So, but a lot of these, like I said, were collectors, and they were selling off their collection. They got it from somewhere, or there were museums that somebody bought it from a museum. I don't know who's running around. You know, it's got to be like Texas guys or like,
no.
Here's my 54 Chevy. Dragon Man. Right.
You literally go out to Schriever and Dragon Man's got a new tank parked up on the side of the road.
Sure.
Once a month.
I enjoy
that kind of guy. Yeah, right.
Man,
That's
cool.
that kind of place. So, wow, we haven't done that. Felt good. We haven't done
the auction's cool.
That was a good one.
That was fun. Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, gentlemen, that's all I have for you.
All right,
good one.
Finished on a high note.
Yeah,
unless you guys have
victorious
unheralded history. Well, yeah, Eric, but that was, that wasn't. I should have gone 5. I should have gone longer, but hell, it took me 2 hours to put that together.
Yeah, we just keep Jake at the bottom of the pole here, baby. We're all right.
Yeah, exactly. We're good.
Oh, well, on that note, on behalf of all of us here, I'd like to thank you for listening today. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how we did in the comments. And remember next week to not
Late for Changeover.
Be late for changeover.
Fellas, good to see y'all back. Glad you're back. To all those listening and watching, thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next week.
Right on.
Yep. I'm looking forward to next week.
My head goes in.
Yeah. Leaning into it. See you next week.